Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're learning English just like me, you might sometimes feel stuck using basic words and expressions. But don't worry, you're in the right place. This video is part of my English speaking project series where we improve our basic English to an intermediate level together. As you know, recently in Indonesia we have hashtag kabur aja dulu, but no, we don't wanna discuss it here. However, I think English is one of our key skills to explore new opportunities out there. Today, we're going to look at some basic versus intermediate English expressions, plus some useful idioms along the way. But before we start, I just want to say that my English is not perfect. I'm still learning too, so if I make any mistakes in pronunciation or word choices, please let me know. This channel is all about learning together, not me teaching you, so let's help each other improve. Okay, we will go through a short conversation between two students discussing their assignment. First, I will show you the basic versions. Okay, sorry for the chicken sound, guys. And then we will upgrade it to intermediate. Just make it more natural and expressive. Also, I'll introduce 4 useful idioms along the way, so make sure to watch it until the end. Let's get started. Okay, the first one is the basic conversation between Lisa and Alex. Hi Alex, did you finish the assignment? Hey Lisa, yes, I finished it last night. Wow, really? I think it's very difficult. I don't understand question 2. Yeah, it is hard. I also had some problems. How did you answer it? I read the textbook and searched on the internet. Oh, I see. I will try that. Thank you. No problem. Okay, that was the basic version. It's not wrong, but it sounds a little robotic, right? Let's make it more natural and expressive. Okay, and then the part 2, intermediate conversation. Hey Alex, please tell me you've started the assignment. Hey Lisa, not only have I started it, I finished it last night. Wait, what? You finished it already? I feel like I've been staring at my screen for hours and I still can't wrap my head around question 2. Oh, same. That one was a nightmare. The first question was a piece of cake, but the second one, super tricky. So how did you figure it out? Honestly, I had to dig deep into the textbook and check some online discussions. That makes sense. I guess I should do the same instead of panicking. Yeah, you got this. Just take it one step at a time. Alright, thanks Alex, I owe you one. No worries, we're in this together. Did you notice the difference? Instead of just saying, can you help me? A more natural way is, please tell me you've started the assignment. It sounds more casual and fluent. Also, instead of saying, the instructions are very hard, Lisa said, I still can't wrap my head around question 2. Sounds more natural and a little bit advanced, right? So now let's break it down and we will see what changed between the basic and intermediate versions. In the basic version, Lisa just said it's very difficult. But in the intermediate version, she said, I can't wrap my head around question 2, which sounds way more natural. Now, when Lisa said this, she wasn't literally trying to twist her head around the question. That's so scary. This idiom means she found it really hard to understand. So instead of just saying, it's very difficult, you can say, I can't wrap my head around it. So for example, I can't wrap my head around how this machine works. It means that you find it really hard to understand how the machine works. Now, Alex also changed his response. Instead of just saying, "It is hard," he said, "That one was a nightmare," which sounds way more expressive. Calling something a nightmare doesn't mean you had bad dreams about it. It just means that was super difficult and frustrating. So instead of just saying that was hard, you can say that was a nightmare. For example, "Oh, my math test was a nightmare." And what about the first question? Instead of saying the first one was easy, Alex said the first question was a piece of cake. Now, Alex wasn't talking about a real cake here. A piece of cake means something is super easy. So instead of just saying that was easy, try that was a piece of cake. So for example, my test was a piece of cake. Another small change. Instead of saying, "How did you answer it?" Lisa asked, "So, how did you figure it out?" which sounds more natural and conversational. To figure something out means to find a solution to a problem. It's much more common in spoken English than just saying answer. So, for example, "I finally figured out how to solve this puzzle." Now, instead of the basic, "I read the textbook and searched on the internet," Alex said, "I had to dig deep into the textbook and check some online discussions." Sounds more natural, right? Saying "I read the textbook" sounds like you just skimmed through it, but dig deep into means you really put in effort to understand something, just like an investigator searching for clues. So, for example, to understand this topic, I had to dig deep into research papers. And finally, instead of just saying "thank you," Lisa said, "I owe you one," which sounds more friendly and casual. Saying "I owe you one" is like saying "thanks, I will return the favor someday." It's a casual way to sound more natural when expressing gratitude. So for example, "You helped me a lot today. I owe you one." See how small change make a big difference? So that's it for today. We learned how to sound more natural in English and picked up some useful expressions and idioms. Let's keep improving together. Comment below if you have heard this before or if you have other expressions that you want to learn. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you will not miss my next video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.